Hello guys, it's Florian. I'm sitting here with one of the leading dating coaches in Switzerland. His name is Janos, and I will go straight to the point here. Janos, what is the best way to get girls?
If you're single and you want to get girls, the best way is to go out. When you ask me what is the best way, most guys, they just talk about women. They talk about how women are like too complicated these days, everything changed and it's not so easy anymore than in the past. But what they don't do is going out, making experiences, make a progress.
Just speaking to girls then?
First you focus on speaking to girls, but you don't focus on getting the number. Because when you focus on getting the number, then you already have something that you expect back. And this energy doesn't help you.
Okay, so go in a approach with no expectations then?
I mean, let's be honest, we have always expectations, but if you're focusing more on the experience and less on the results, it makes you more like authentic.
Because I think the neediness kind of shows through.
Yeah.
You know these people that go to women and they need to get that number. They need to get their
validation.
Back. Yeah.
Most guys don't think about. Most women almost never or maybe never get approached by a guy like without any
expectations.
Hey babe or whatever, like cool phrases.
Especially in the day.
Yeah, especially in the day. I mean, this could be a nice exercise for you. Go out tomorrow and ask one woman. She gets approached a lot from guys during the day. And you will wonder how many women almost never or never get approached, especially in Switzerland.
I think you already made a video about that one. How many girls get approached?
Yes, I did one, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Especially if you go out in the night, there's a lot of competition.
Yeah.
But in the daytime, there's literally little to no competition. Yeah. I think Tim Ferriss said that. He never goes out clubbing because you're competing with every cock from the town.
It's a business model. Most clubs have too loud music. It's on most areas it's too dark.
Yeah.
There is no light. There's just a bar and there is the dance floor. And I mean it makes sense. Then you have all these like nerdy guys in the dance floor and they're like dancing behind the woman.
Yeah, approaching them.
Or maybe clowning around. Yeah, approaching them. Yeah.
grinding on the desk.
Yes.
The club is the worst setting to approach a girl. Yeah. It's dark, you can't see her, there's noise everywhere. So what I'm asking you now, Janos, what is preventing most guys from approaching women?
If I would tell you, okay, this woman there, she wants to date you.
Yeah.
She really likes you. And if it's like you believe me and it's the truth, would you have approaching anxiety?
No.
Probably not.
Absolutely not.
But you're thinking about, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? People are too much in their head. The beauty of flirting and dating and all this social experiences is that it's about flow. It's about being here. It's about presence.
Being in the present.
And then guys think, okay, it's not working anymore. I have to use online dating or whatever. Yeah.
Swiping left, swiping right.
Yeah, it's like how much fun is that? Let's be honest. How much fun is it for you to swipe left and right? I think it's really boring.
Yeah, me too. I actually tried it before. I think everyone has. But the truth is, I think why most people do it because it's the easy path. Going out and meet women is hard.
Yeah.
You will get rejected.
Yeah.
I'm asking Janos, what is the best way to deal with rejections in your eyes?
Don't get it personal. It's about everything what you experience in life. Like if someone is angry at you, he's not angry because of you. Let's say I'm a vegan. And I can go into the community of the vegans and they 99% they say, hey, you're a cool guy because of the veganism. And then I go out on a burger festival and I say, I'm vegan. And the same with women. I mean, if you go to a woman that you find attractive and you talk to her and let's say you're really like feeling comfortable, you had a great day, and then you go to this woman and she's like, sorry, I don't have time, I want to talk to my friend, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they say, that bitch, or this arrogant woman, or whatever. They are all
they take it personal.
The S word, you know what I mean? But the thing is, Yes. But the thing is really, I mean, maybe she really wants to talk to her because they didn't see each other for 5 years, and you don't know this information.
Yeah.
And then you're thinking like, oh, this slut or whatever you yeah. And that's exactly the thing. It's not about you. It's just like the situation. Maybe she's not in the mood.
But that's a good thing. Afterwards, when you get to the point and you get rejected, then you have clarity. Because most guys just sitting there at the bar, they're waiting, seeing that beautiful blonde girl. Yes, I'm going to approach it.
Yeah, I know
Whatever floats your boat.
I like red ones.
Red hair, yeah.
Write down in the comments which hair color is your favorite.
Blondes, come on. Work with me. Anyway, and at one point there will be another guy coming in, approach her, and maybe take her home.
Oh yeah.
Now they're being alone in the bar.
Done that.
Been there, done that. Too. And you see her and you think about, what if I had been the person? What if I just had the boss? You're living the life in regret. I think you will agree on that. It's much better to get rejected than saying to yourself, what if? When I was in your boot camp, the first, not the first, we had some warm-up exercise. We actually gave people high five. It was a really good boot camp. You can find it on deepconnection.ch. We'll put the link down in the description. The first thing that we did when actually approaching women, we gave them a compliment. And giving a woman a compliment, if you think about it, you're giving them value. You're actually trying to make their day better.
Oh yeah.
And there were actually some women that were pissed off at that. And then ask yourself, is this truly your fault? Or is it the women's fault?
Yeah.
She just wasn't in the mood.
Yeah.
And then it's not your problem.
I want a woman that is able to be present and is generally happy with her life.
Yeah.
And this is the best case. And not when a woman is frustrated with guys and then she's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk to you.
What is the best way then, Janos, to switch one's mindset?
There is a good quote. It's called, you get created by what you have created.
Yeah.
So if you create situations where you can meet women, if you go out, if you talk to women, if you also create an environment, peer group that supports you with your goals, then you automatically get more successful in this field.
Just being with like-minded people there.
Yeah.
I remember this one guy that was always in his head. Yeah. Tell the story about him.
Like these guys who are really analyzing everything and thinking, oh, so what should I say then? Most of these guys who really think a lot about women and don't do a lot, after 1 or 2 hours normally, they're approaching all the time.
Yeah.
And then they realize, okay, flirting and socializing is really fun. Yeah.
And they will realize it's not that big of a deal.
No.
It's also, you have to be vulnerable if you go to a dating coach.
Yeah.
Because it's, as men, we just simply have to know how to approach a woman. Yeah. It's apparently in our DNA, but breaking news, it's not. You have to learn it, and you have to actually cultivate that skill.
Guys think, I want the fastest way, so I go to online dating, or I drink a lot and then wake up. I mean, it's not like that.
Yeah.
If you go out 5 times a week for 2 or 3 months, and you talk every day to one person, it doesn't have to be a woman, a beautiful woman, one stranger, then I guarantee to you that you have regular dates. It's just about going out regularly and talking to people, or especially to women, because you want to have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And that's it.
There's a saying that life is a numbers game.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean the phone number. Yeah, maybe it's also
it's also that.
Yeah. But it's mostly, you cannot expect to speak to a girl and then immediately have that one girl as your girlfriend.
Think about when you would have 2 or 3 women that you're dating regularly, and you can choose the best one.
You're increasing your chances.
Yeah.
If you could truly speak to every girl that you would find attractive on the streets, there's a high chance of you finding that one that really matches you. And this is not about being a player, am I right?
Yeah.
It's simply about increasing your chances.
Yeah. Being a player, like how it is in most Hollywood movies, that's not the way how it works. It's also about showing vulnerability. So, for example, a good exercise for you could be if you don't regularly go to women, especially during the day, you go to women and saying totally the truth. You go to her and say maybe, "Hi, I don't know you, but I have to tell you something." And then you say, for example, "You know what? I have big approaching anxieties." You will be surprised how many positive reactions you get from this. And then compare this to something like you behave like you're cooler than you are. That's yes,
nice
stuff
ass,
like that.
nice ass.
It doesn't work.
With a beer in the hand.
Yes, it doesn't work. Maybe back in the days it worked because women were dependent on guys, most of them. But these days it's much more honest. So it's also a chance for you to be more authentic.
Yeah. What makes your dating style different than most of the dating styles that you find out there?
I like to integrate playful elements. So what I do in most coachings is like the high five is one thing, or to play Uno with strangers or another game with strangers. If I have a client for a longer time, then I also look at the whole lifestyle, like who are your closest friends, how they think about women, and also where do we meet women. So it doesn't have to be all the time on the streets, in the park, whatever. It can also be on an event that you created maybe. I for example, I organize different events like concerts or other social events, and I meet all the time people and also women. This is also what I do with like people who I work for a longer time.
Okay, going right to that. Janos, which programs do you offer people and where can people find you?
People can find me on deepconnection.ch, like deep-connection.ch.
You can find the link down in the description.
And what I have is like a boot camp. Actually, at the moment, it's in German. And also, I have a 1-month program and a 4-month program. And I can do that in English if you want. And with the 1-month program, we meet twice for 6 hours. And the 4-month program is like we meet 6 or 7 times. And we go out for, again, like 6 hours. And you make a lot of progress. And also, again, we're looking at your whole lifestyle. Where do you meet people? How can you improve to meet people automatically? And yeah, this is what I offer to you.
Okay, Janos, it has been a pleasure today.
Thank
Truly
you, Flo.
Great insights, one of the leading dating coaches in Switzerland. I've been to one of his boot camps and I can truly recommend it. Great guy.
Thank you.
Thank you.